everyone, in this video I'll be demonstrating a weird area in Satisfactory that has a flying power slug for some reason. Here are a few failed jumps that I did. When I first saw it, I did get a correct jump on the first try, but I didn't record it. So, here's me trying again. This is a successful attempt. By the way, yes, you can build stuff on hatchers because just like Ada said, when you first discover them, they are something in between an alien and a plant, so it is technically allowed to build stuff on them. And it doesn't say creatures in the way. And now to get the power slug itself. So of course they had to make the hitbox a bit weird for the unpicked up power slugs, the ones that naturally spawn, and the tail does not count as solid ground. By the way, yes, this is still the song from the boombox, but it just sounds so different, but also kind of good on, like, what speed is this? Something of 250. So instead of looking in for non-copyrighted music, just make some fast-forwarded. Maybe. It's not good advice. Jump off, and the roots, they render in kind of in a satisfying way. Also, for some reason, there is a bunch of random stuff lying around, even though there's no crash site. There's encased industrial beams, there's settlers, and for some reason, there is a stack of 7 barrel nuts lying around randomly, which is kind of weird, because they're not supposed to spawn randomly. Also, there's a full stack of spitter fireballs are affected by gravity, so that one would have fell in the void. I found that out when I was flying around on the parachute, and then the spitter just spat upwards. After I was done with the spitter, I was just standing around and the fireball just landed. I haven't added it to Wikipedia yet, so you might as well do that. Wasting antique snowballs. Yeah, the spitter AI kind of needs some work. there's the barrel nuts, which are not supposed to spawn randomly. There's stators, and there's the industrial beams, and then there's another spitter. Seems to be a lot of them. It's looking at a trance or something. There's the iron rods. Don't mind the kind of trash fighting skills. I don't usually fight like this, but also I'm doing. So the coordinates should be like something of let me get in it. So 1,600, and then the other one is like 2,577. Also, the power slug might not render in, so you'll have to fly around. My idea on why the power slug was just flying around and so was the hatcher was because when the map was being edited, like on its final edits, someone accidentally added a slug and a hatcher together. Or maybe the enemies are determined on their own, because the person can't have just added a hatcher and a slug right next to each other without noticing. Or maybe he wanted to put them on the island, but missed by like a few hundred meters. I don't know why I'm using barrel nuts. I have a full stack of bacon agarics and a few stacks of bones. So I don't know what the boombox does, but it almost stuns them. See, look, they're standing. Also, the stun doesn't stack for some reason. It's just some weird sort of trance that they fall into. Also, they keep the thought of you being next to them. They just stand in a trance, which is weird. It doesn't say that in the Wikipedia for the boombox. Well, another thought would be that they wanted to put one of those giant mushrooms on that island, but then they accidentally removed the mushroom and kept the spitter, which would have been on the stem probably. And the power slug would have been at the very top of the stem. Just like this one. So yeah, this is the end of our tour of this place. And If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe so we can make more videos. There'll be another video coming out shortly about me fighting about 5 radioactive nuclear hogs. So wait for that one.